Let's learn about HTML. Now that you understand how the web works, browsers, servers, and website files, we're ready to look at the most important technology behind every web page. That technology is HTML. HTML is the foundation of the web. Every website you visit, from simple blogs to massive platforms, they all begin with HTML. Now we're going to explore what HTML is, what it does, and why is it so important. HTML stands for HyperText Markup Language. It's the standard language used to structure content on the web. Whenever you open a web page, the browser receives an HTML file that describes the structure of the content on that page. Everything you see on a website, headings, paragraphs, images, links, it's all organized using HTML. There are a few important things that are often misunderstood about HTML. HTML is not a programming language. It does not create styling. It does not add logic or interactivity. Instead, HTML provides structure and meaning to content. Think of HTML like the skeleton of a web page, the blueprint of a building, the structural layer of the web. Without structure, everything would be chaos. Let's break down the name HyperText Markup Language into its parts. The first part is hypertext. Hypertext simply means text that links to other text. This idea is what makes the web interconnected. Hypertext allows us to create clickable links, navigation between pages, and connections between documents. Without hypertext, the internet would just be a collection of isolated documents. The second part of the name is markup. Markup means adding tags around content to describe what it is. HTML does not create content, it labels content. For example, HTML can indicate this is a heading, this is a paragraph, this is a list, this is a navigation area. By marking up content, the browser understands how the information should be organized. The final part of the name is language. HTML has its own rules and syntax. Browsers understand these rules and interpret them consistently. Because every browser follows the same standards, the same HTML file can be displayed across different devices and platforms. So what does HTML actually do? HTML does three primary things. First, it structures content. Second, it creates meaning, also called semantics. Third, it defines the document outline. Let's explore each of these in more detail. HTML defines the structure of the content on a web page. It allows us to create things like headings, paragraphs, lists, images, links, sections, forms, and tables. For example, instead of simply writing, "Welcome to my website," HTML allows us to say, "This is the main heading of the page." That meaning changes how the browser and assistive technologies interpret the content. Modern HTML is semantic. That means it communicates meaning. Semantic HTML tells the browser and other systems what the content represents, what role it plays, and how it relates to other content. For example, instead of using generic containers everywhere, HTML provides elements like header, navigation, main content, articles, and footers. Using semantic structure improves accessibility, search engine optimization, screen reader navigation, and overall document organization. HTML also creates hierarchy. Web pages are not flat documents. They have different levels of importance. Usually, there is one main topic, several subtopics, and supporting details. Headings create this hierarchy and form a structured outline of the page. This structure is critical for accessibility, readability, organization, and usability. It's just as important to understand what HTML does not do. HTML does not control fonts, set colors, create layouts, animate elements, validate form data, or build interactive applications. Those tasks belong to other technologies. CSS controls presentation, and JavaScript controls behavior. This layered system is called the separation of concerns. So as I've mentioned, modern websites are built using three main layers: HTML, which is the structure, CSS, which is the presentation, and JavaScript, which is the behavior. You can think of it like this. HTML is the bones, CSS is the skin and clothing, and JavaScript is the muscles and movement. If you remove HTML, nothing exists. If you remove CSS, the page looks plain. If you remove JavaScript, the page may lose interactivity. Without CSS and JavaScript, the page will still exist. It just won't be as pretty, or it may not be as interactive. When a browser, such as Google Chrome, loads a web page, several things happen. First, it reads the HTML file. Then it builds a structure called the DOM, or Document Object Model. The DOM is essentially a tree-like representation of the web page structure. The browser uses this structure to render the page visually. Keep in mind that the browser doesn't see design, it sees structured interactions. HTML is made up of elements. An element usually contains three parts: an opening tag, the content, and the closing tag. Tags tell browsers what type of content it is reading. This allows a browser to correctly interpret and organize the page. In this example, I'm using an H1, which is a heading at level 1. The text node, or the content, is main heading, and then we have a closing H1 tag. Elements can also contain attributes. Attributes provide additional information about elements. For example, attributes can specify the destination of a link, the source of an image, alternative text for accessibility, input types in forms, and unique identifiers. Attributes modify or enhance elements and help provide more detail about how they should function. In this example, I'm using an anchor link element, the A tag, and as you can see, I have href equals, and then inside of quotes, google.com. Href is the attribute, and what follows it, what exists inside of the quotes, is the attribute value. One of the most important ideas in HTML is that it's declarative, not procedural. That means you declare what something is. You do not give step-by-step instructions on how to build it. For example, you say, "This is a heading." You do not say, "Make the font large, bold, and centered." That type of styling or instruction is handled by CSS. HTML has evolved significantly since the early days of the web. Early HTML focused mostly on simple documents. Modern HTML, often referred to as HTML5, introduced many improvements. We now have semantic elements, multimedia support, improved forms, and better accessibility features. The current HTML standard is maintained by the World Wide Web Consortium, often called the W3C. HTML is incredibly important because it forms the foundation for every website. It is the core structure of web pages, essential knowledge for web developers, important for accessibility, and critical for search engines. Even massive platforms like YouTube, Amazon, and Wikipedia still rely on HTML to structure their content. The most important mind shift when learning HTML is this: HTML is not about appearance, it is about meaning. When writing HTML, you should ask, what is this content? What role does it play? How important is it? How does it relate to other content? You're not answering questions like, how do I make this bigger? Or how do I make this blue? Those questions belong to CSS. The most important things to remember after viewing this lesson are that HTML structures web pages. HTML gives content meaning. HTML creates hierarchy. Browsers interpret HTML. HTML works with CSS and JavaScript. And HTML is the foundation of the web. If you understand these ideas, you understand the starting point of modern web development.